Today, we will be discussing the Wells Fargo fake account scandal and what we can learn from this case study. Over a 14-year period spanning from 2002 to 2016, thousands of employees all around the United States created over 2 million fake accounts using the name, date of birth, and social security number of already existing customers. In order to draw attention away from this, the employees created fake email accounts to which information about the accounts was sent. The employees opened checking accounts and would apply for credit cards. The employees would also access these fake accounts and continually move funds from them, from real accounts that existed in the names of these customers, ultimately stealing the savings of these customers. On top of moving the funds around, the real people in which these fake accounts belonged were charged fees to maintain the accounts, adding up to over $5 million. The following video explains some of the outcomes of the case. Wells Fargo also allegedly fired approximately 5,300 employees over a 5-year period as a result of the discovery. As you can see, the scandal was long and expansive. Now we're going to investigate some of the reasons why these employees participated in the conduct that they did. The reason behind the creation of the fake accounts was pressure from Wells Fargo executives to reach unattainable goals. Corporate created an incentive program in which employees were offered bonuses in monetary value for meeting these goals. However, the goals were incredibly unrealistic and ultimately forced employees to resort to fraudulent activity to reach the goals and earn more personal money. I would argue that Wells Fargo employees entered a state of anomie as a result of the unattainably high goals given to them. Burton's theory of anomie states that people resort to criminality when they are presented with socially recognized goals, but have not been provided adequate resources in order to achieve those goals. Corporate provided the employees no resources to be able to reach their goals. The company executives simply sent out an incentive program and incredibly high goals without giving them any sort of resources to meet these goals. The incentive of more pay led employees to create new ways to meet their quotas, under which would be innovation. People realize they will not achieve their goals through legitimate means, so innovate their means to achieve them. As before mentioned, the scandal went on for 14 years before being detected by vigilant customers who noticed extra fees and unauthorized transactions in their accounts. Once discovered, the media released that employees created and maintained over 2 million fake accounts. Wells Fargo allegedly fired approximately 5,300 employees over a 5-year period as a result. Now we will move on to some recommendations in order to prevent such actions from happening again. The first is to eliminate or adjust incentive programs. While these programs can be extremely beneficial to both employees and the company, they provide a short-term result and contribute stress to employees that may lead them to illicit methods of achieving their goals. Next is better regulation of accounts from account holders. Technology has improved our ability to view and maintain our bank accounts from smartphones and laptops. Had the customers noticed or questioned the extra fees or movement of money from their accounts, the scandal may have ended far sooner than it did. Finally, a recommendation to the FATF and OCC. Regular audits of bank information being completed by a federal auditor. Federally provided auditors will have better training and ability to recognize and detect abnormal business practices. Auditors are often inside the company or directly from corporate or self-employed. Since this crime was committed directly from bank employees, bank-provided auditors could have been in on the plan and provided false information in these audits. Federal auditors would have better ability to detect and report information. Therefore, the creation of an auditing agency, either within the FATF or OCC, would be best to prevent such activities from happening again. There's a lot we can learn from this case study. First off, legislative change is required immediately. However, we cannot expect immediate results. This case is still relatively young, meaning that any legislative change that is implemented as a result of this case may not be noticeable for up to 10 to 15 years. However, something must be done, which includes the recommendations provided in order to prevent it from happening again.